Hi, it's Muffin again, and I've not been working with my paper very much because I've been working with my gourds and pine needle basketry or pine needle coiling, and this is one of things I've done recently. It's a gourd with a cactus on top, and it was inspired by this photograph that was taken at Big Bend National Park. This photograph inspired this gourd, and since I've finished those, I have been working on a paper project, so I'll set them to the side and I'll get my latest pop-up book. It's a gift, and it's for a friend of mine's 2 grandchildren, and they live in Virginia, and they've just come down here to visit for a short period of time. So once again, I have the poem in the front about taking care of paper pop-ups, and it's called 2017 Trip to Granny's House. And this represents their house in Virginia, and it goes through the interstate. It goes through North Carolina and Georgia and down into Alabama, and these are some places. And this is their grandmother, who lives in Tallahassee, and the gatefold on this one is going to allow the grandmother to write some information for her grandchildren, and the same thing on the other side. They went, well, as you can see, I love doing superheroes and supervillains, and you know, most children have superheroes and villains, so these are 2 of their favorites. It's Batman and Poison Ivy. This is the place for one child to do some artwork and for the other child to do some artwork. And under these gatefolds are some books, and these are bookworms, and these bookworms also can be removed, and there's information about things underneath. Well, that one doesn't seem to want to come out, but these do. I'll work on that one. The day I was visiting with them, they had pancakes for breakfast. They loved going to the zoo, and the little girl was fascinated by the elephant who was spraying water, and this is our elephant at our zoo. They also took a box turtle that I found in the middle of the road, and they took it to safety and let it go. And while they were at the zoo, they saw the big tortoise. So this is information about the big tortoise that lives at our zoo. They also did some things around Montgomery, and one of the things they did is they saw the Tuskegee Airmen Museum. They fed Cheerios to the ducks. They went to our museum and went to the children's section. Their grandmother actually had some of her pine needle baskets in the museum store. They went to the archives and dressed up, and they saw our state capitol building. And that's our state right there, telling them that history's all around them, and history is about them. And then the last page is the children staring out the back of their van as their mother's driving off, And the little girl's waving. And the cats are waving. And you can hardly see the little girl's arm, but there, it waves. I think it gets caught on the little bird. I think I'll have to remove that. And that's the end. Thank you.